Is it the witch? This dance installation is set in an imaginary multi-ethnic community who, after a period of time, set out on a reflective journey into their past to inquire what is required of them as citizens of their community. In answering this question, they reflect on their daily realities and compare them to their contemporaries in other communities who have turned out better. They therefore ask, who is to blame? The Aze, witch, or themselves? Ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and enjoy. And after the production, there will be a Q&A session, so please kindly take note. Thank you.
Abu Ghana. Go back syndrome. What they call a teaching hospital. I can't go back. What part is a military hospital? I can't go back. Police hospital. You know what? I can't go back. University of Ghana Hospital. Dile Gono. I can't go back. What that I was do? Aye. Alo Akpasu.
Sanitation. sanitation. Atizabe be na ziaka. Tina yereti mungabe suave na yereti. Nimi nyu kwa rubber bed. They debonte rubber bed. Sawa wa mi wo ba zo chonjo ti anga gota po. Ala be so asana mo awa. Ayi lara ti ye po atika government no yereti. Tina yereti munga o. Government be yereti. Liberty in Ruben, I am one sanitation day. Ayi pira gotare. Ambalate daro. Aton fiel akote. Sawa wa. Wana nyane so aton tole. Sanitation. Sanitation.
Omagana ben pa ni etimi. Bibian koye. Monsha ye ma. The future leaders. Penny for monsha mo. Eduase. Eno mo ko school. Dentia. Enchese banesa. Eduase o monsha. E pi o ha blog aya so. Politics. Yeah, way to me yet. Debbie. Wo. Me. And I say you'll be. And I say I yang. When you find show ya. You began and put so. A can't call. Mama yang. Mananya fe. Medamasi.
Oi Allah Ghana kega. Nache galamse ena kachi mutanen Ghana. Aje anemo kudi ezo ezama mutuwa. Yau ko ruwan shan ma bamu da shi a kasan Ghana. Ruwan mu duka ya zama Milo, Richoko, Kokoti, ko this way. In ba shi ba, shemu, wake yi muna maye ko mu. Ina wurin ku.
after the curtain call. So please, don't leave your seats yet.
Now, to set the ball rolling, I would want to engage with you. If you have any question concerning any aspect of the piece that you have seen, something you did not understand, something that boggled your mind, please, let's have an engagement. Another reason why we are having this engagement is to solicit your support to take this wonderful piece beyond the four walls of the drama studio. We would want to go out with it and tour around the regional centers for national cultures. We want to go to second cycle institutions to spread the word. There's the need for us to be patriotic. There's the need for us to put our money where our mouth belongs. We need to put Ghana right. We need to set Ghana on the right footing. So we need your support. Now, let the questions flow.
Thank you very much, Dr. Hago, Ghana Dance Ensemble. I was here last night. I watched the show, and I'm here watching it again. I have a quick question for you, Dr. Hago, as the choreographer of this piece. Well, I took everything that you expressed on this stage very serious, and I reflected last night. And watching it again tonight, the question I keep asking is, what actually motivated you to do this?
Right, thank you very much. You may not be aware, but Ghana Dance Ensemble is 60 years now. It started as an experiment somewhere October 1962. And this year, 2022, will be 60 years. So, as the most recent artistic director, I asked myself, what have my elders done, my predecessors done? What is left to be done? What does ensemble require of me? And then a song came to mind. And so I'm asking, what does ensemble require of me? Or what does Ghana require of me? And so immediately it was for Ghana Dance Ensemble to have a reflexive performance that chronicles our humble beginning up to this far. But then talking to my production team, we realized there's the need to open it up. Beyond Ghana Dance Ensemble, what does Ghana require of us as artists? We are supposed to reflect society. And so we decided to, from our own introspection, put this piece together to reflect our own demand, changes first, and also to reflect changes that we require of the nation Ghana. So that's why I put this piece together. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Just a quick follow-up. The themes, the patterns that you explored in the piece are very relevant. If you had the opportunity to invite stakeholders to watch this piece, when I say stakeholders, I mean those people who are the real culprits of things that you expressed. Which people are you going to invite?
Stakeholders. Thank you very much. Any further question? There's a hand at the back.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, so there have been numerous campaigns concerning this social interventions that you were trying to portray. And I want to ask, what makes it so unique concerning this piece that will make the duty bearers be on their toes and give a listening ear? Thank you.
Well, we reflect what is happening. So it's our duty to make sure that we make noise about some of these challenges as much as we can. It is our prayer that the stakeholders, those who have the opportunity or those who have the charge of effecting the change, would wake up and effect the change. When there's a challenge or when there are people are crying and they are shouting, they are complaining, the powers that be need to sit up and bring some change. And so we are crying. We are using this platform to make the stakeholders or to let them be aware of some of the challenges via the stage. So we want to use the stage to actually proclaim the word, sort of, to those who matter. Dr. Kuba will say, stakeholders. Onyami Inshrao. They have varied names, but together we call them. Another question? Please engage with my cast. Yes, Dr. Kubo. Graduate students, if you are here, please ask questions.
Unfortunately, this one doesn't go to the choreographer. It goes to the students. You know, this is the opportunity, a golden one, for you to get some apport. You make to the exam hall and there's a question there. How do you see the lighting aspect of Aze Yilo? The answer is in his hands. This is the time for you to ask those questions. Amen.
Amen. So the word is Aze Yilo. Yilo is a question. So you're asking, is it witchcraft? Is it the witch? Aze Yilo. The guns will say, Aye Nilo. So that's how we pronounce it. Thank you. Any question?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so I think
You can go behind the
okay.
the speaker.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, this is better.
So I think I'm very impressed by the show. This is my first time witnessing a dance show, and I'm very impressed by it first and foremost. I also want to ask the significance of the beginning of the play. I was quite not certain, and then I would want to ask the gentleman who was, I don't know if he was a hunter or something. I was quite confused by his role. So if you could depict his main essence, because I think he appeared quite a number of times. So yeah.
Right. Thank you very much. So the beginning, it's the alarm bell, boom, boom, boom. When I was younger than this, growing up, if you go to church, you hear the church bell being tolled. Boom, 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 boom. So that was a theme song for us. And we're asking, Aze Yilo. So that was a theme song composed for this piece. The boom, boom, boom aspect is the announcement. It's the clarion call for everybody to listen. Hence the question. Afterwards, we went to sleep. And we woke up. And we left our pot unwatched. And things started happening. And so the event that happened are the events that are being written on the boxes. And the box, if you look at it carefully, it has two antennae. And that brings us back to the role of social media activists, journalists, and people who become the consciousness of society, who always keep us on our toes, who bring news to us one way or the other. And that is the hunter. The hunter goes about doing his hunting business. Journalists go about looking for information, and they stumble upon damning situations and challenges and information. Then they bring it up. And when they bring it up, we get to know the good work. And so this hunter goes around. He comes across politics, comes across no bird syndrome. He comes across education challenges, galamsey, and all those challenges that we wrote on the board. And then he brings it to the attention of the king and the community. So journalists, they bring to our attention challenges on the social media, on the print media, on the television and other media, and we get to know issues that are happening. Anything can happen in any part of the world, and we hear of it via the media. And so that is why the hunter has been specifically placed there, to always be parading and be soliciting for all to look for information and bring it to our understanding. Thank you very much. I hope I've attempted. That's a hand, right.
I loved it. I loved the piece. It was beautiful.
Thank
I
you very
enjoyed
much.
myself. It was very nice. There was one part of it, I really enjoyed it, but I was trying to make meaning out of it. I was even speaking to my friend here. There was a part when after the no bed syndrome, and then we had people starting to rebuild and all that. There was one woman there, and she comes to them, and they stop her, and then later join. So what I made out of it was that multiple people and singular or something. So it wasn't very clear to me. I wasn't getting the concept clear.
Almost like individual interest against group interest. Oh. So for people's selfish desires, they... For people's selfish desires, they would want to mess up our water bodies just to dig up for gold. For people's selfish desires, they want to cut our trees. For people's selfish desires, they want to cut corners and sell contracts and do a lot of things that deprive the group of what they need for us to develop. We started our developmental progress, starting from independence with Malaysia. Where's Malaysia now? Where's Ghana? Are we where we are supposed to be? Whose fault? Metaphysical beings or we, me and you? So, when people are building, there is this person or group of people with their selfish desires that would want to pull everybody down. And so we need to rise up and stop them. And when you stop them, you reform them and you carry them along. So basically, that's what we are trying to say over here. Thank you very much.
Yes, Doc. Right. Please, I have two questions.
Fire.
One is regarding the costume you are in. Yes. I want to know, was it just created for this particular piece, or it has an ethnic background? Secondly, now that they rip off Ghana to put on themselves, are they going to fix it back?
We did. We flew the Ghana flag, didn't we? We built Mumia Soaring Through, Let's Rise and Build Ghana. That's why we purposefully chose that song. And we built Ghana, and one person, the president, stood and then flew the flag. And so it's a clarion call for us to rise up beyond our parochial challenges and build Ghana. So we did build Ghana. Right. My costume. So this aspect, this one, the boots, the kurugu, is northern. This is southern, middle belt of Ghana, Akan communities, western, central, greater Accra, Volta, Uti, they do cloth. And so that is, for me, I am wearing Ghana. The colors are also there. My queen also is typically dressed like all the queens of the middle to southern sector. Okay. So we display our rich mineral resources, jewelry, that we so much would not do it the right way, but would use galamsey to get it. Okay, so we're actually representing Ghana. Our costume ideas are also reflective of Ghana. The headpiece, the art over there, also colors, red, gold, green, black, Ghana flag, and beyond Ghana, African continent as a whole. So change is starting from within, transcending through Ghana to Africa and the world. Thank you very much. Ejiwa.
Sorry, I have the microphone.
Right, Terry.
Okay, my question is to the ambulance driver.
Jacqueline.
I don't actually expect her to
Jacqueline,
answer.
come.
Maybe you as the artistic director can answer for her. But for the first time, I am seeing an ambulance that drives sideways. I don't know whether it was directorial or she was just trying to be creative. If so, I think that you as the artistic director can look at what she did and interpret it to suit the Ghanaian situation. A few months or years back, we ordered about 300 or so ambulances. Some are being used to carry cement. I don't know that is the reason why she was going sideways. But you may consider that. I don't know whether it's a question or I'm throwing an idea to you as a writer, a scholar who has to publish. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Next question. Ejiwa's hand is up.
Who made the costumes?
Right. So, what's Richard? Richard designed the blue, and then that one, Sami. And then the rest of the costumes were designed and constructed by my predecessors. And so we looked at our wardrobe. This, what I'm wearing now, I composed it. I decided to pick this up and then put this cloth over and then fix this beautiful edifice. We had it for a very long time, and they were in bad shape. And so, where's Christopher? Yes, he did a wonderful job on this. He reconstructed this, he remade it, and brought it to life. And I decided to showcase his handiwork. And so, Ghana Dance Ensemble is made up of membership from the north all the way to south. We have members from the major ethnic groups, and they all bring their perspective to bear, and they bring their creativity to bear. And so the sideways crab-like ambulantic walking was Jacqueline's own creative idea, reflecting on the issues that we were discussing. So, Ejiwa, I hope I've answered you, as well as soon to be Dr. Terry Bright Ofosu. Any other hand?
Yes, please. I really enjoyed the piece. It was very, very beautiful. But then, when we get to our traditional society, when let's say there is a festival or something in the society, we see the kings and queens, chiefs or whatever with this beautiful jewelries, golden jewelries, and it depicts royalty. That's what we see. But then according to this production, when the hunter came to you and made the problems in the society known to you, since the choreographer, the intention of the choreographer is to sell the problems to those out there, I was thinking that you drop your jewelries, your costume, your beautiful costumes, and join your people to develop the society. But I didn't see you in there.
Right. That's a very smart one. Let's put our hands together for her. You realize when he made the issues known to me, symbolically, the crown that was given to me as the head, I brought it down. And I bowed down my head. Because I was looking forward to doing better. But I stood there aloof, and I couldn't help. And so I took the crown off, bowed down my head, and went back ashamed. So finally, the flag that symbolized the spirit, ethos, philosophy of Ghana, we flew it. And so the spirit of the leader was what was following the flag. So the flag represents Ghana, the bigger vision, not the minute ones, may I say.
Last question, please. Could I? So I think you all agree with me that one of the most important aspects of this production is the musical component. And you would also agree with me that the music has been so wonderful.
Yeah, extremely.
Yes, you can put your hands together for the musicians.
Extremely, thank you very much.
The combination of idiophones, membranophones, cardiophones, and the rest to provide such a wonderful music to this piece is so fascinating. Are your musicians or yourself in a position to tell us how these things were composed? Thank you.
Alpha, will you want to take it? Or
Chris, is your question. Say something. I love you guys, musicians. I'm one of you. I love it. I love it so much. Yes.
So what we mostly do when we meet for production conference, we discuss the whole theme and then the musical idea, the costume idea, and then the movement. And so after all the production conference activities, we start with the choreography. The idea is to blend tradition with modernity. So we have traditional musical instruments as well as electronic music or audio also. But somewhere along the line, Christopher, who I call Calipo, will come and tell me, if we play this, it will fit into the context. And so, in actual sense, he is supposed to be the king.
Wow.
Yes. But he said he prefers to hold the music together. I choreographed this piece without me being in it. He said he would want to hold the music together. And so he stood by that and he held the music aspect together whilst I took over.
Thank you very much, Calipo.
Calipo, his team, they've been phenomenal. Thank you very much. Any other question? Okay. Then, in the presence of the absence of further questions, I move for the adjournment of this august gathering of aficionado, enthusiasts, lovers of art, and I adjourn this meeting sine die. Thank you very much.